Hey everybody, what's up? It's Phil from Zaid Comics, the writer and co-creator of Magic Cop, a graphic novel set to launch on Indiegogo in August, and just one half of the two best-looking brothers in all of comics. And today we're talking about some indie news coming out from Kyle Ritter, the amazing colorist to the graphic novel that's set to come out this July, Cyberfrog. And he's just an amazing artist all around. But he's been coloring for about a year now on Cyberfrog. And before that, I believe he just started uh, talking to Ethan Van Sciver, being like, hey, I really want to color your stuff. He would color, some of his art for prints and things like that. But I believe that this is his first, uh, you know, graphic novel or sequential art that he's coloring, and that's for Cyberfrog. So the news that's come out um, over the past months is that he's currently working on launching his own Indiegogo campaign for his own intellectual property comic called StarBlades. So for the past few months, we've been getting more information about that, and he did say that he's going to launch it this summer. So that's the big news, and I'm going to show you guys some awesome art here because he's doing the pencils, the inks, and the colors for StarBlades. It's his brainchild, and we don't know a lot about it, but this is really exciting because, I mean, look at this art. It is so good. It's better than a lot of mainstream art that's out there right now. And if you have a creator that does all three things, that pencils, inks, and colors his own work, then that's the trifecta. That is the amalgamation of all the aspects of comic art rolled into one. That's why we see so much great success from artists like Mitch Gerrits, who did all of Mr. Miracle, and that art was spectacular. So seeing Kyle coming right out of the gate off of coloring Cyberfrog and doing his own book with doing the pencils, inks, and colors, and getting this fully rounded art style, it's so sick to see. And coming out from Indie Comics and Comicsgate, it's a huge win to see these talents coming, stepping back from the mainstream and going to the direct market through Indiegogo. It's better for the creators because they're getting the money directly. Indiegogo takes a percentage, but those funds are going to fund the book and give the creators, a payday. So when you're supporting this book that there's no big company, you don't have Warner Brothers and Disney, stepping into the pockets of creators and cutting back from their funds. So really cool. And I know a little bit about the story just from being in streams of these creators and hearing about it. So StarBlades is set not in our time, but it revolves around this special metal that is being mined from the world, and it seems like the metal is giving these people, these heroes, abilities. And as you can see, there's multiple characters. It seems to be a team-based book, and each of them, right off the bat, you can tell there's really good character design. So because each character has a different silhouette, that special Starblade metal is used on each character differently, and the team members are distinct. You have the big guy, you have the one with wings, and a lot of them have cool claws. Um, like the capes are awesome. Just the design overall is really cool, and seemingly a diverse cast of characters, and some really badass chicks on there too. So I'm excited for this. Kyle is killing it with colors, and also he's an awesome guy. You can find him on Twitter at Deaf Colorist because he is deaf, and he just kills it on these colors. So I've talked to him a few times. He was trying to raise money to get a new computer because he wants to upgrade so he can bring even cooler colors to all of us. So head on over. He has a store on Crypto Fashion. You could buy some of his shirts on there that were like the Cyberfrog shirts, and that goes directly to him, so it could help him get some better equipment for bringing awesome comics to us. And actually, I've talked to him, and he's going to be working with me on a short story for an upcoming project that I have done. It's a 4-page short story for the next comic book that I'm launching after Magic Cop. It's called The Lost Pages. So I worked with an incredible artist on that short story named Maxie Dallow, and he is the artist on Jack Iron's Steel Cowboy, and we landed Kyle to color those 4 pages. So we're shooting for around August. We're going to show those colored pages off, and because I know Kyle's super busy with Cyberfrog stuff, and over the summer he's gearing up to launch StarBlades. But then we will have some awesome colored artwork with Kyle, and it's going to be so amazing to see, my brainchild, some characters that I came up with in a script that I wrote, put through the hands of Maxie, and then the colors of Kyle on top of that. I just cannot wait. So I'm so hyped up to get that rolling. And yeah, check out StarBlades. I'm not sure if he's going to launch a mailing list, but that seems to be the new thing that everybody's doing in indie comics to keep a fan base and keep the support up and everybody informed of what's going on. So look out for that, and just follow him on Twitter. And yeah, I hope you guys dig this art style because it's making waves on the internet right now. So if you like this video, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this Kyle Ritter art and his colors, because we don't see that a lot. We don't see someone that just comes into the industry that pencils, inks, and colors. I don't think he's going to be writing it. He'll probably be plotting it because he has a specific story he wants to go down. But I think he was looking for writers to come in and write the dialogue, and they did that a lot, especially in the 90s. I know Rob Liefeld, on a lot of his books that he would do art for, he would do the plots, and then he'd have someone else write the story, or the scripts, I should say. So yeah, and give us a like. If you guys aren't subscribed already, please do. We are trying to build a community here and bring you awesome comic book news. In fact, I'm a comic book writer myself. Like I said before, my brother is an artist, and we are doing our first graphic novel launching in August called Magic Cop. So Magic Cop is a 1980s crime fantasy, the amalgamation of Miami Vice and Halloween Town smashed together. So check that out. Go to zaidcomics.com, and you can actually get a free issue, 12-page issue, short story with the Magic Cop characters in it, kind of like a little trailer for the big graphic novel. Get it totally for free. Just sign up for our mailing list, and you get sweet updates talking about new covers and showing off behind-the-scenes colored pages of the book. So yeah, definitely check that out. And hit that notification button so you know when we're putting up new videos. And thanks all for watching, and we will see you next time.